Hi everyone, it's Nkay here, Afro Gospel to the world. Thank you for listening to us and keep listening to xRhythms. Just want to encourage every young person out there that's been listening that we all know how empty life can get. We all know how much flake there is around us, how much fleeting pleasure there is around us. So take your time, get to know God for yourself, and find out the true worth and value in yourself as well. Keep listening. God bless.
Promise to love and protect you. I've been no one above you. Said I was signed, but now I see. Oh yeah, yeah. Said I was bound, but now I'm free. Oh yeah, yeah.
God, do you care? Can you hear me? Nobody else could compare. I got my hands in the air. I'm breaking through all the pain and anxiety. Spirit, lead me for real. I'm letting go of my fear. My faith is all in the air. This light inside of my soul. Your loving better than gold. The king I wanna be air. It's fire inside my veins.
xRhythms.
In your own words, who would you say that you are? Who is Nkay? And what does Nkay do?
So I feel like the radio station's vision really matches what I'm about. Nkay is a regular guy, very regular guy, who's found faith in God and who's literally translating that life experience in the simplest way into his music. And so my vision literally is to make music for the most common person ever. It's not to complicate it for a sect of people. I'm a regular guy I've loved music since as far back as I can remember.
Yeah.
And I love Afrobeats so much. I grew up on Afrobeats. And I just thought, if I'm a regular guy, this is what God has put in my heart as a regular person. There's a reason why he put that there. And then that's literally what I'm doing, translating into my music.
Yeah.
So literally, Nkay is a regular guy who's making a style of music that he likes with the content that he's about. That's really who I am.
And when was it that you first, because you said that you've always loved music, but was there a point when you first decided that, you know what, I want to go into this? Because like many young people, they might enjoy music, but not everybody goes into it. So when was that point for you?
Yeah. So I was 2014 when I started uni. Started uni first year. You know how first year can get? It's not really busy, chilled. So I was working at the time, and then I just had time on my hands at uni, and then I had a friend of mine. He sent me a couple of beats, and he wanted to put together a mixtape of different artists. And he was like, "Oh yeah, sent me about 7 beats," and I was like, "Oh, write something." And I wrote something on it, and then I didn't even take it seriously. And then there was a competition going on in Nigeria. Popular gospel artist at the time, Frank Edwards, was like, "Oh yeah, he wanted some people to send stuff that they had done." And I had a friend who had a really amazing song. So I was like, "Do you know what it is? I'm going to send in my friend's song and then tag mine as well," because mine wasn't even complete. I hadn't finished up in the studio. I was like, "I'll put mine as well just so he listens and let me know what he thinks." And then it turned out to be that after they heard both tracks, they got back to me and were like, "Oh, yours is amazing." I was like, it wasn't about me, it was about my friend. What about my friend's track? And like, "No, I want to work with you." And so literally that's how it kicked off. And I never really planned it that it was going to happen. And it just was that my steps just kind of found a way into music, and it kicked off from there, to be honest.
Wow, that's actually pretty amazing, the fact that like you hadn't planned it, but you kind of just put it out there. And it's like it's one of those where your skills and your talents got recognized, and then
it didn't have a second verse. The song didn't even have a second verse.
It did, just the first verse, and then it kind of like arose in you, and you're like, yeah. Let me make a second verse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And how would you, to someone who's like never heard of Afrobeats before, how would you describe Afrobeats to them?
I feel like I was watching a YouTube video one time, and there's an artist called Burner, but I saw a comment underneath, and they said, "This sounds like music from the future." I feel like Afrobeats has always been there, but it just sounds like music from the future to everyone else who's not heard it. It's such a unique, I think the most amazing thing about Afrobeats, I think, which is even in the name, beat, is the unique composition of the percussions of Afrobeats. The percussions are so amazing. The bounce, you just like, what is this? How does it work so intrinsically, and how does it come together so nicely? I think that's what Afrobeats is. I think it's a nice, I don't know how to put it exactly in words, but I say it's it's a unique combination of percussion. I'll say it's futuristic music, to be honest. That's what Afrobeats is. Yes. Yeah.
And how, like, it's become super, super popular right now, just in the UK especially, like, it's emerging and becoming big. So what do you think, a bit of a challenge question, what do you think about it is attracting people to it? Like, why do you think people are listening to it? Specifically, like, maybe the traditional English person. Like, why do you think them and the young people specifically are listening to Afrobeats?
I'd say that it's not a one factor thing. It's not one factor case. I think it's a combination of factors. I remember around 2014 when this is around times when it started getting popular in the UK little by little, and I heard when the Wizkids first started coming to London, and then everyone was. I feel what really started happening was Afrobeats artists really started stepping up their game with their excellence, and creativity just spurred up from nowhere. Really, creativity just spurred up. It just went over the roof. That's what happened. The creativity just went over the roof. And the excellence in execution, in the music videos, in compositions, in the quality of music. I think quality just speaks for itself, and that's what's happening. The quality speaks, and then the next big person is hearing it, and they're telling the next big artist, oh, listen to this. And they're seeing their favorite, probably English artists, like the Tiny Tempers, collaborating with Wizkids back in the day. And then they're like, oh yeah, if you see your so-called stars collaborating with someone, they're going to go check that person's profile out. And then you start listening, you tell your other friends, and everyone's telling everyone. And these songs just keep getting better and better. So I think it's a combination of different factors. Quality of music stepped up, quality of creativity stepped up. And then you had collaborations come into play as well. And then I also say the streaming era has really played a big part in getting Afrobeats out there. Because it's been there for as long as, growing up in Nigeria, it was here since I grew up, but just seeing, I think the streaming era and the hyper communication era with social media and everything, it's really helped get Afrobeats out there.
Give me peace of mind, something where people don't define. Search everywhere, they can never find, cause it's only in you, yeah. So if we dance, will it be enough? Give a life for the one above,